everybody, and welcome to the second video of my family story time. I really hope that you enjoyed the first one. There's not going to be any history on this beginning part. We're just going to get straight to it and join the family in their discussion.
Oh my God, that was funny.
Like that was remembering one time we were over there. Estaban chiquillos, my kids. Elisa bite Jesse. Y además se enojó y le remember that wrestler,
Booker, you can.
¿Cómo se llamaba ese que mordía?
Bring my daddy up.
Booker? Oh.
No, we'll carry that, Papa.
Bring my daddy up.
We're going to pause it here just to give you a little background story to the conversation that they're having here. And it all stems from Houston wrestling. Why Houston wrestling? Well, Grandpa Julio used to work as an elevator operator in the Chronicle building. And Houston wrestling had their offices on the 5th floor of that building. So he knew all the wrestlers of the day and the people who worked there. And he would also, I might add, prevent my dad and Uncle Jesse from starting a wrestling career. But unfortunately, that's a story for another time. So back to Houston wrestling. So Houston wrestling, Grandpa used to take our aunts and uncles over there to watch the wrestling match over at the city auditorium, which is no longer there. They tore it down for Jones Hall. And the tickets were 35 cents. So at the time, you had wrestlers like Andre the Giant, Mil Mascaras, and Bull Curry, who is allegedly Diakani's dad, because they both had bushy eyebrows. I have to say, those eyebrows. Woo! Anyways, back to our story.
My brother. I had when she was little. We would tell her that was her daddy.
Poor Connie.
Yeah, and then the ice cream man was her daddy too, because he had a material that looked like my mom's dress.
¿Cómo se llamaba ese retro que mordía? Bulldog. Le digo a Lisa que se parecía a él.
Mad Dog.
Mad Dog, que mordía. Digo, te pareces a Mad Dog mordiendo. ¿Te acuerdo de Edward de mamá cuando le dijo? Digo, I was little, but you see, I still remember it was funny when Mama.
The time I called the house, and my daddy answered the phone, and goes, déjame hablar con Mama. Okay. And oh no, it was Mom answered the phone. I want to talk to Dad, and my dad goes like, ¿Quién es? Pues uno de los cuates. Pues ¿cuál es ellos? Pues no sé. Ah, no, ¿cómo que no sabes quién es quién? Y agarró el teléfono. I heard him argue with Mom, and then we talked. I was asking him some questions. I said, Dad, ¿quién soy? Jesse. Yo soy James, anda regañando a mamá porque no sabe quién es, ni usted sabe tampoco. ¡Puerco cabrón! Pero he was getting after mom because mom didn't know who was in the phone.
One time she was washing dishes, I go, Mom, and she wouldn't turn around. Mom, she wouldn't turn around. I said, Mom, ¿de qué son esos $20 que están en el piso? And she got mad with me. Digo, no, hombre, vete tan bien bárbara tú, vete. I got her attention quick, but I told her there was $20 on the floor.
That time that I was about 16 and entré borracho. And that was dark, like how did I went to the kitchen, I went despacito. And estaba oscuro, and I ran into Mom. Y dice, huerco, cabrón, andas tomado. ¿Quién eres? Jesse. I went to the bed. Go ahead, su papá. I could care less. I wasn't in bed. I was rolling from one end to the bed, so I couldn't stop laughing.
That's funny.
¿Y estaba Jesse dormido?
Jesse no estaba en la casa todavía. Estaba borracho también.
You remember when we went to the Woodlands, that dance playing? And they got after us for coming in late because we had a flat. They didn't believe us because all these girls had already said they had a flat. And I read, but I always got in front of them. Then I know.
You already had?
Yeah, I was right in front. When we did anything wrong, I would run in front of them. When Daddy, I wouldn't give chance to my daddy to say anything to me. He would catch them. I ran to the closet and they had Connie going, you know, the bedroom, the door swept. I was in the closet laughing away because I had Esta Llorona. What
are they doing to me?
Well, I don't know what they did. I was in the closet laughing.
Vale, te pegó con la varita con la que pegaba Daddy.
Oh, no sé.
I don't even remember.
But they didn't believe us. We didn't really have a flat, but they didn't believe us because Nena and I used that.
I remember, I think that story, Christmas, what's with that little boy? They made him eat soap. What's that movie?
That Christmas story?
Christmas?
I don't know.
Is it Christmas story?
Christmas
El
story.
Andujas?
I didn't know I was going
Yeah, his
blind.
mom wrapped them all up in
I didn't know I was
Christmas.
going to go blind because he hit me with that barrel.
He did?
Ven pa' acá. I don't know what I did, but
¿No te acuerdas que agarraba
he hit me with
Nena,
his brain.
agarraba la
We would be
base
outside.
y comenzaba a limpiarla?
Ven pa' acá.
Ready for somebody.
I think that's the last time he hit me, but he hit me one time with him. I didn't knew I was gonna go like that movie.
Cuando andaba buscando los anteojos que todos andábamos ayudándolo.
I did that the other day.
Y los traía aquí, pues.
Luego se acabó Daddy con él. Y Nena, pues ella también le dijo, ¿y tú? Pues no te miras que los estoy bailando.
Oh, because she went like,
Ay, ya, en la cabeza.
He's like that, and she touched them.
Oh.
And they were looking for them, they couldn't find them. And then when she found, and she
Daddy.
touched them.
She got married with Daddy. He goes, ¿y tú? Que no mirabas que los estoy
Oh, go ahead.
I don't know. I don't have.
She don't
any
remember
memory.
too much because she was
Funny
always
thing.
asleep.
I was always asleep. I was.
¿Y se acuerda cuando andaba robando galletas que se vino con Toy Kevin?
Do you remember that?
You remember that?
I remember that the knife fell right here.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
I remember that.
And what did Mama tell you?
I don't remember that. What did she tell me?
I don't know.
I don't remember
Vale le dijo, vuelta cabrona por andar agarrando galletas.
that. No, I scared her. I just scared her because
She saw the
everything
knife, she
came-
thought it-
Yeah, and saw the knife and la asusté.
Yeah, the knife was stuck like that.
Right, nada más la asusté. But I don't remember.
You ended up breaking your shoulder, no?
No, that's when I flipped her over in the swing.
Her and Mary.
Mi tía,
And then I come home hurting, and this one puts me to go in the bathroom and
And
wash
clean
the
the
damn, locks me in the restroom so I can clean the damn restroom, and I'm in pain. And, oh my God, crying.
Lock her in the
I would like
Crying.
to lock her in the restroom, Petty.
To clean the
Todos
restroom.
we would take turns, I mean, you know, agarrábamos para limpiar. Y Connie la encerraba yo en el restroom para que limpiara. No quería hacer nada.
On Saturday mornings, I would get up and move Daddy's furniture around his bedroom. And he would get home. Ya pasó ese chingado tornado por aquí. He would say that like a tornado that he'd get all mad. He'd be, I clean his room all the time. I would move the furniture all the time. And I know.
I did that, but the living room.
I did his bedroom.
Honey.
A mí me tocaba el bedroom.
But I couldn't do nothing because I couldn't move the toilet and the stuff. They would clean the little room and I stay there for hours. What, dude?
Estaba matadito,
Crying.
no poniendo el botón ahí. Flash in the toilet.
Chille, chille, porque
Here's
estaba
the
encerrada
toilet
en el restroom.
Poor baby.
I wanted to get out of the damn room.
One time, Mama and I were in the bed, just laying down, platicando, and then Connie comes and she stands by the door and says, somebody put a fire in the bathroom. The bathroom was
No,
burned.
Está quemando el excusado.
quemando. Something's burning in the trash can in the restroom. Everybody jumped out there. Why were they running? The fire.
Just a fire.
Muy calm and todo.
Remember that Junior had that wreck and she would open the door, she goes, better than nothing.
No, I went outside.
Yeah, well that's why you open
Yeah,
the door.
no, I went outside and
Mom
I
and
looked
Dad
at it and it was
went
just a
outside
dent.
to go, see how the car was because he had called that he had the wreck. And when he got there, she went out there to inspect it and he goes,
Instead of saying it could be worse, I said,
oh,
it
it's
was
better than nothing.
And I went back inside.
And go to sleep.
And go to sleep.
But speaking of my mommy, well, she was the best mom ever.
Yes.
She was caring, loving, and she always taught us always be forgiving and never hold a grudge. And that's what I always would, because she was very unforgivable.
Very much.
She
She
still
still
is.
is.
I still is, but not. I still am. I still is.
But
I still am.
that's what mom would
James
always
too.
say. Always forgive, don't ever hold a grudge.
I have some that I still can't forgive.
Don't hold
You
that
have
grudge.
to. When you
And
don't
always be
forgive, you
forgiving.
get a lot of pains in your bones.
I remember que a mí me
Sickness.
regañó porque iba yo con Edward, con Johnny y Raymond y Sandra para la casa de mamá y yo no hacía tortillas. Ya tenía 3 no hacía tortillas y me regañó porque se iban derecho a las tortillas, querían they couldn't pronounce tortillas, decían como tortugas. Digo, oye, mija, ya es tiempo que te enseñes a hacer tortillas. Digo, cada vez que vienen los niños y llegan con ganas de tortillas, ya es tiempo.
But mommy, did you make the best tortilla?
Leave it up.
Anything and everything she would ever. Everything. I remember one time being when I went to visit her. It was in the afternoon, but they said, "No, cook a night for me." So we had that, somebody eat the chilies and all that. And she did. But she was always ready to cook for everybody.
I remember my party was ready to cook for Julie and her fish and swim with Julie.
I was telling Jacob's godparents, Samantha cooked them Friday. And this big guy. And he said something about a diet. I said, oh no, you couldn't say that. And my mama didn't believe in diet. They didn't believe in diet. I don't care how small or how big you are going to eat whatever I have. Similarly, in my diet. And then he used to like to pick on me. Because he was a really like that. I was like, I'm family there. No, that's the way it is.
Yeah, I remember Daddy used to bring the turkeys for Thanksgiving and he would put them in this
I would run to y'all. Hey, y'all were running. Me and Daddy get
David, que le mataron la gallina, que le echó mamá la agua caliente y saltó la gallina. David, esta gallina no está Se enojó con David.
Yeah, back then we didn't have fryers in the, now that you go and buy them ready.
That's what I said in the video. Mom, even the beans, they would buy, loose beans. And sometimes I would help her get the little rocks out.
Oh, yeah.
We'd be
And I'd be eating
cleaning
them.
We'd be cleaning them, and she'd be over there getting the rocks. Eating them.
I love her. Oh my God, that was good.
Maggie, ¿te acuerdas, Maggie?
Even when I was pregnant with Debbie, I would clean the beans and I eat those beans. And when it would rain and I would smell the dirt, but now it doesn't smell like that. Saboreaba. No, no se está
You used to do that too. You used to sit outside and eat the dirt.
Yeah, because Mama used to say that Junior would cut the plants outside. We'd be outside and I'll be behind him eating the dirt. While Jesse Junior was cutting the plants for flower pots. They were about the same age. Running around. I always ate dirt. That's why when something falls to the floor and they say, "Don't give it to the babies, dirty." Hombre, si yo comía tierra, I'm still alive. No, kill you.
Nena, ¿tú no te acuerdas cuando mamá arriaba al bosque, se iba para el crónico, de ahí se iban a trabajar? Que todo el tiempo se iba la señora Pérez en el bus. Ahí vengo del beauty shop apenas.
Porque va a estar en el video.
Pero no se lo enseñes a Sweetie. Decía mami, ay vieja recargada, que todo el tiempo vive con su, que viene del beauty shop y se hacía mami así, y las patas todas nejas. ¿No te acuerdas cuando decía mamá? Con las patas todas nejas.
Ay,
I remember, the only time I remember Mama getting real mad when we would play baseball or football, because iban las pelotas next door.
Next door, and they would.
Well, one time, she mom cut that, ¿cómo se llama el señor? Monico, yeah.
Yeah, we'd
Sí.
play ball and he'd be ready. As soon as the ball went to his yard, he'd run out and get it and take it inside.
Mm-hmm.
When he died,
When he died,
his niece was living there.
She gave me the bicycle, this high, little ball, all the balls that we didn't even did not have to.
With Grandma having so many kids, how did she divide up her time when y'all were growing up to everybody, or?
We would just get together.
We just get together and
She never showed favoritism. Or
she never did.
nothing.
We were all the same.
Yo te voy a ver ahí, más frío.
We were all her favorites.
But her grandkids, I never heard her saying that. That's my
Yo
favorite.
quiero más. She raised my daughter. Yes, she did. My between Nena, B, and Mommy raised my daughter. And I
And
never
don't
heard her
forget
say,
me.
"Ah, this is my consentida." Never. She
And
never
don't forget
said.
me, because I kept that girl too. I
I
spoiled
forgot
her
about
right
you.
here.
Well, I forgot about you. No, my mama helped me a lot, but she never had, like, say, "Oh, mija," you know, to eat her or anyone that was her favorite because she raised her. She didn't have no favorites at
I
all.
remember que los hacía mole, potato salad y arroz y beans. Los hacía en las comidas para que no anduviéramos, you know, deseando comidas.
Yeah.
You remember?
One time,
And we used to, our
the
friends used-
neighbor, remember Roger? I think his name was Roger Medrano. He was dying, and I mean they knew he was dying because he had leukemia, and his birthday was coming up, and he said he wanted Mama to make mole for his birthday. So my mama made him the mole and everything for his birthday, and then he passed away.
And she delivered a baby with her eyes closed, she said. Juanita. ¿Cómo se llamaba? Down the street?
los Lucios.
Lucio.
She delivered her baby?
The lady was having her baby. My mom said she delivered with her eyes closed.
Mama delivered the baby with her eyes closed.
Yeah.
They had come from Harlingen y no sabían, no conocían a nadie. I think they
That's
were-
why Mama baptized the baby.
Yeah.
And Mama did baptizing the baby, the madrina, because she delivered.
Who was that little boy that always wanted to see Mama, que también cuando estaba malito, que Mama prayed for him or something, ¿cómo está la historia? I know he-
I just always remember whenever I make more, I think of my mommy that she made it for him, because that's what he wanted for Mom to make him.
He was so handsome, yeah.
He died very young.
Who was that?
Medranos,
Yeah, pero ¿cuál era?
one of the oldest. Not younger than Lulu, but I mean one
Yeah.
of the oldest.
Before y'all get married, did she ever have any advice as far as getting married?
Yeah, she did. She said,
Don't come
when
home.
you bury, no.
For no money.
She said she would say like, you marry and you marry for better for worse, and you know sickness and for poor, richness or poor. But he said you have to accept that. But if they hit you, you don't put up with that. You leave them. Don't ever put up with, you know. That's the only thing you don't put up with. But it's worse, you know, for poor or sickness, you stay with them, but not for that. And another thing that she would always tell us, if one of your kids ever comes out pregnant, don't ever, you know, throw her out the house or nothing. Instead, help her, be there for her.
So what do y'all know of her younger life when she was growing up?
She got married so young. She was 16 when she got married.
She used to say that she used to hit my daddy and do things in school. Because they were going to school together. She was always doing something to him. Then she didn't like him.
She didn't like him. She was in love with him. That's funny because I used to do the same to Dutchie. I didn't remember that she did that.
Yeah, I remember her telling us.
We would, he would sit in front of us in that car, and we would be pulling his hair and stuff. And I ended up with it. But I didn't know Mama had done that.
Yeah, she's the one that told me. I don't know if she told y'all, but she...
A mí me dijo una vez, uno como Juan Mesa era músico, me dijo que un músico tenía viejas aquí y yo de quiera que andaba. Que iba a ser un músico.
In other words, don't get involved.
How important was her faith to her?
Very,
Very.
very.
She always told us never change religion. You should always stay the religion you're in, a Catholic.
She would get mad at Joe because Joe used to go to Lightwood before they moved downtown.
But the only thing, if they did, she said, it's okay because God is everywhere. God is in every church. So.
Yeah, but she would have
Prefer not to, but I mean, if they did, it was
she always
okay.
told me this happens when this, you do that and this, you know.
I remember telling like Nena said that you would lay on the bed. Mommy would lay down on the bed like this with her feet on her bed like that. And I'd be in front of her like this, looking at her. We would be talking. Don't ask me about what, I don't know. But she'd be crocheting.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, she was always
Remember?
I used to
crocheting.
I think we all did that, huh?
Yeah.
We would go
Oh,
like
she'd
that.
be reading that book of all the saints, what they meant. She would tell me
She'd
what
be
this,
yeah.
she would tell me what each saint is for. She had that
I was
little book.
already in my early 20s or whatever. I would still go. As soon as I heard my daddy leave for work, I'd run and go lay down with her. And just,
Because you lived right there, what, in the
no, before I got married.
Oh,
I didn't
before
get
you
married
got
till I was
married.
23.
But I remember Christmas time was, oh my God, I don't
That was
care.
the best.
Everybody got a gift, even if it was just a pair of socks or a handkerchief.
That's what I tell my
And
kids
the
that
the Christmas
the tree,
full,
the presents were like halfway to the,
everywhere.
in the little.
Yeah.
And she'd be in the kitchen doing
Do you have pictures like
the
when Mama
cinnamon tea
Yeah,
and
all the-
the
yeah,
tamales
the
and
gifts.
getting
I got a picture
everything,
for Mama
always,
saying
but she,
I had some on the time when you were Nena. I was pregnant of Debbie, and done those presents all like that. Me and you standing right in front of the Christmas tree. Oh, you
And
know.
that's another thing that like Joe had divorced Virgie, but then she remarried and had another little boy, and he would come over, and Mama treated him just like a grandson. He never forgets that boy.
oh yeah,
And he said, you know, your mom always gave me a present just like she did, you know, Rosalie and Joe. She would always give me a present too. She never treated me any different.
And we learned from that because I think I do the same thing.
I do too.
Jay's
because
kids.
Joe have a
Jay has a kid and like, you know, she's included. We all got that from her.
What other things did you get in terms of how to parent? Did she ever tell you, don't do this or don't do that to them?
Paul, don't do that.
Do that to them.
I don't think that Mama ever hit
No,
us
she
or
never
slapped
did.
us or nothing.
She did me, but because I was being disrespectful, so I deserved it 100%. But it was just one time.
Yeah,
But
you
it's
learned your
worse,
lesson, right?
I learned my lesson. I'll never do it again. Yeah, but no,
She never threatened the chancla with y'all.
she never was.
Yeah.
We didn't know what a chancla was.
But that never liked for us to fight among each other.
yeah, that's
Remember one
another
time,
thing.
when you got it with Jesse, you and Jesse, you went at Jesse for some reason.
Oh,
And
with
you
your
were
little
all
nails?
tangled out.
Oh, I thought it was
And
you
Jesse
though.
was
I thought it was you.
No, it was Jesse.
Yeah, because I thought
If
I
he
was
was
pinching
him,
you.
he's blaming
And I was so mad. I was pinching myself.
And Jesse was laughing. Finally told her, Jesse, you pinching your own self. You go, like, I got you
I
now.
thought it was you. I
No, it was
really did.
Jesse.
Oh, I thought it was
For
you.
sure that it was Jesse this time.
You're not lying.
He's not lying. Oh my God, nah.
Yeah, she did not like. I mean, they didn't like for us to fight on the show.
Remember our friends used to like to go eat at the house because they say Mama was the best cooker. Their mothers did cook like Mama. Mama would have salad
friends
for
that
us,
like to go just
dessert.
because of my mom.
I know a lot of people
And
say,
school,
you know how we grew up eating rice and beans, and I'm like, no, we had meat in every meal.
It's
And
really
we had our
nice.
We
three
would
meals
have
a day,
a lettuce, a salad, and dessert.
and the meat, and then the beans always. And then either rice, fideo, macaroni, whatever, and a stack of tortillas. And
I remember I was
And
making
dessert.
tortillas and I had the habit of covering them to keep them warm. And Daddy came in and he goes, ¿y las tortillas están malas o qué? ¿Por qué las tienes
Yeah, because we'd be over there grabbing tortillas and
Because I was
putting
making the
butter on them.
tortillas,
And
but
she'd
don't
be
be
making tortillas and tortillas, and we'd be eating the tortillas. When she would make the rice, you know how you brown the rice? I'd be standing next to her. She would give me a spoonful of it so I could be eating them. I like to eat them like that.
I like to eat that too,
Yeah.
that rice.
and then
When I was in
But she
in
would
school,
never complain and say, "Ah, get out of here! I'm cooking."
When I was in school,
she picked pieces.
when Mom used to make the tuna fish sandwiches,
Mhm.
you know, with boiled eggs and celery, le pusía the way she would fix it. And I had a little girl in my class, and we gave her some, and just gave her some sandwiches. And after that, she was like, man, give me some, you bring in a tuna sandwich today? Yeah, we got some extra ones, you know, here for you. And then I saw her, it was when we were some kids. And I saw her one time, and it happened to be a funeral, and she was there, and she said, hey kids, come here, look, this is the way I make the tuna fish sandwich because his mom. That's the way I make them.
She made it. Oh my gosh.
She didn't remember how the sandwich that mom make. So she made for her kids, and she told her, she brought them over to meet
to
me.
see.
And I
That's
said,
so sweet.
his mom makes them good. And they're just going like, okay, whatever.
Kids nowadays are
You know,
something
after
else.
she grew up and had kids, she
Well, yeah, she's the
remembered.
one that taught us how to make potato salad, that dressing, everything. I mean, she knew how to Mexican food or American food. She could cook either one. And she made the best empanadas, which I never learned how to make.
Me either.
That's the only thing I'll
We
never
never
learn.
learned how to make
I'll
them.
make
I never learned how to
You do?
cook or anything of mommy or them because I was a sandwich girl. I would just make me my sandwich and get out of the
Her
kitchen.
grilled cheese.
No, at that
was
time I didn't make
famous.
grilled cheese.
Oh,
I would
not
just
yet.
make a
She
cheese sandwich or
become
a
a
bologna
fat
sandwich. That was it.
champion.
You would
I
go
would
to
get,
Connie's house, that's what she would get for supper.
That's what the kids said for supper last night. Jake, grilled cheese.
grilled cheese.
That's why when we were at Marina Village for a week with Connie, that's why we ate nothing but bologna. That's why we couldn't wait to eat some food.
I still do that. They put me up
I got there, we
Y'all
started
want grilled
making.
cheese? Don't make
That's what I ate
spaghetti.
today, that grilled cheese.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mexican food. Because they were taught us sandwiches.
Yeah. But that's why I never learned how to cook anything. Because I wouldn't eat the tamales, I wouldn't eat nothing. I would just give me a sandwich. They'll make me a sandwich.
Pues
and I
también
would-
todos los viejos que se halló Connie,
De
todos,
cocineros.
they would all cook for her.
And then they're the ones that taught me how to cook because I didn't know how to cook. I didn't know how to make nothing.
And see, that's why that wrestler was your dad. We don't want to eat out
But you know, she believed that she wasn't daddy.
Now when I told my daddy,
She was crying.
Aw.
She said, tell me the truth, Dad. Am I really your daughter or not? He said, how come you say that? And he said, the girl said, oh boy, we got it. That's so bad.
And ice cream man called him. You remember the white man?
The milkman?
That ice cream. They had the material on his seat from like a mama's dress. That's you. He even had the material like mama's dress.
You want to make me cry again.
Oh my God. We had a ball with Connie.
Y era tan soncita que todos creían. I believe now.
Pobrecita, pero when she was in that swing, I went, and there goes Connie. Yeah.
And I went crying home.
Yeah.
And you and Mary were not dying laughing over there.
Ramona, we set her in that rocking chair that you're sitting in.
That was her.
We set Gloria there. She was a baby, and we were rocking her.
Y no tiene vergüenza de decir que I was a
And she
baby.
flew, and we had the heaters. You know how the little heaters? It had like a little fence.
Yeah.
And it cut her there, and she still has a scar.
Memories.
Yeah, I see it.
Scarface and the
But yeah, we were rocking her real fast, and then she just
Pues
flew.
queríamos amar. See what they did to her. She did to me. Right?
But I was a
My
baby.
collarbone was broken though. I broke my collarbone. I was in fever all night long. Mommy had to take me to the doctor the next day. It was Mother's fault. She made me clean the restroom. Yeah. I love my parents.
Oh yeah.
My mommy was the best. My daddy was the best. We had everything. There was 11 of us, but we always had food,
I remember
dessert.
one day I went to school, and I didn't go to school, and then the phone rang, and it was my daddy. And he said, "You're sick?" And I said, "No." Well, what happened? I said, "I didn't have nothing to wear." He said, let you talk to your mother." So Mama got on the phone and said, "Bring her downtown and buy her some clothes."
And it was true.
She been lying.
You just said that?
So I got a lot of new clothes.
I would have done that every day.
Because downtown they had all the stores there, Learner Shop, remember? All those stores.
Brands.
And he had credit cards for us, you know. So,
Yeah. I know I used to get shoes every six weeks. I'll burn them. Quick.
well, it's better.
And
than-
then
I didn't
Nana
burn it
would
because I
make
only
me-
was barefooted.
Nana
Parece que
would
estaba
make me
patona,
clothes.
sí,
I would
mire.
make her clothes.
Nana would make me clothes.
You will make
Mhm.
it.
I
¿En
think
los
so.
chones también?
Jonas, everything, bro.
Nah.
Let me see.
Boxer
No, I was
shorts.
skinny then. It was like
And I did boxer shorts.
No, I was skinny then. They used to call me a walking stick back then. Now they call me a
Hi, Liz.
balloon
Girl, being over there.
walking. Walking balloon.
You have something to say about Grandma? Just real quick.
Venga aquí.
Come here, come here.
Oh, just stop talking. I mean, I don't know what to say either.
No, it's not I don't have. I guess good memories. I mean, wonderful grandma we had, and I can always remember Christmas. I mean, she had gifts for everybody. I don't care if it was just a little something. Just, I mean, she's just wonderful, and her tamales, and I always go to see her, and always had, you know, let me get you something to eat. And I always think of how she was so good with my my other grandma, Gloria. Oh, she's just a wonderful person. I mean, just love her, miss her, and
That's what I tell the kids, my kids. When Joe passed away, I said, I was telling them, I said, yeah, when being married Steve, it looked like we became a whole family.
Yeah.
It wasn't just the in-laws now.
It's a family.
made everybody feel
Like,
welcome in the
the-
house. You know, always.
That's his family too. I mean,
Yeah, she's
the mom and dad.
good memories. And we're just blessed. I mean, she raised her children in a good way, because I'm so blessed to have my aunts and uncles, because she raised them well. You know, I'm blessed to have.
Bad girl. Bad girl.
No, but I remember Christmas too. Christmas is probably my favorite Christmas, because, or the favorite holiday because of her.
Yeah.
and everybody getting together. And I mean, I was an only child for 10 years, so you know, being by yourself, you know, it runs out of its advantages. You know, it's not as fun, you know. But if you went over there, you were bound to see some cousin.
Yeah.
You were bound to see somebody to play with.
You were always loved. You always had fun.
Yeah.
You enjoyed it. Everything.
Yeah.
I mean, it was always.
Yeah,
Perfect.
Christmas was always a big deal. I remember Dad's truck, and about half of it was filled with gifts. Half of it was filled with gifts for everybody.
Yeah.
I remember everybody getting something. And then miraculously, you know, Santa would appear and then bring more
That
gifts.
was the cutest thing, because we said, okay, you'll have to start singing, so everybody would sit down.
And B would do
Sister
that.
B
She
would
was
do that.
the one that would lead the kids.
Come on, let's start singing.
Yeah, I always call her MB.
I always call her me because of Margaret. I can't say Aunt Nana. That's my godmother. She's your Aunt Nana too. Yeah. Yeah. It's a sad time for us because we remember all the good time. It should be a happy time, but it's sad at the same time.
Yeah, when the Christmas holidays come around, it's kind of.
The New Year's
Sad.
Eve, we always had the buñuelos. Always. My daddy would make the dough. And
Well,
my mom
she
would
did.
make the
He would put
buñuelos.
them on his knee. He would get a dish towel and then put the masa. I mean, he would make them real thin.
Who was that, Mommy?
Yeah, my daddy.
Oh, Daddy.
Daddy's the one that would make.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I remember Daddy used to make his eggs in the morning because when we were living next door, Samantha, JR and Eric, I remember that they used to go, and even Samantha, remember they used to go to Daddy. Daddy was sitting there eating his eggs with onions and whatever Massey would make. ¿Quieren? No, come caca. They remember that.
His favorite.
And, do you remember that, Virginia?
Mhm.
And they remember him
My
saying
kids
that
are-
to them and
yeah,
then
my
giving
kids
them
always say
cookies or
that at the
sweet
house.
bread because they always had.
They
He
always
already told me
remember
the
that.
other day we were talking,
Uh-huh.
and he mentioned, I said, yeah, we all remember that. Because Connie, when we went to Mexico, Jeanette stayed with Mom and Dad, and then she would laugh. She said, Grandpa would say, you want this? And I would say, no, come caca.
Do you remember we were so many? But on Christmas, Mama would put candies and stuff on the socks.
An apple and orange.
Uh-huh. Then she would hang it.
Instead of toys, you know how now they put toys. We were brought up with
But
candy
it was
and apple and orange.
our
Christmas candy.
socks.
Patty, no?
It was socks. It was
Those
stockings.
Ahora ponete hediondo aquí.
Yo no sé de quién eran los calcetines, pero I remember Mama putting.
I don't remember what it was, but I remember Mom, we used to get the candies
Apple
and.
and orange and candy.
Yeah, they sure did. They don't even sell those candies no more. Huh?
Yes, they
Never-
do.
They do?
Yeah, they do.
Well, I found some one time and they
Oh,
did
but
the
nuts,
awful.
those-
They
oh,
were
they
the same
tasted-
taste.
Oh, it wasn't? I saw them, but I didn't buy them.
No.
This year.
So good.
I bought some, well, it's been a while, years, but
They weren't the
two,
same.
no way. They weren't even close.
I like the
They
original.
look like just like a
Goodfellas will bring the candies.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh, those were good times. I know Mommy would go out there and get the big old bags and. No, estos son para Christmas.
Venían los carros, cuando venían los
For Christmas.
carros, carros,
Yeah, big old dump trucks.
yeah, dump trucks, y ahí
Yeah.
están con las bags,
Brooms and mops and
yes,
dishes.
y los jacks, y
Good gifts.
We all had
Not
good
like
toys, not
nowadays.
like nowadays. We had
the
good
little-
toys.
the ball paddles,
Yeah.
the jacks, and jumper ropes,
That's what Willie was saying. You don't see that no more. The marbles, you
yeah,
know, that
more.
kids playing with marbles and all.
You
No
know,
way.
They don't have
Little
nothing
women,
but
but
that TV,
All they
like,
do is sit
they're on the table eating with the movies, everybody has a movie on.
I remember
Yeah,
I used
even
to
And I
get
told them for Christmas
marbles
Day,
on Jimbo.
because I don't wanna see nobody with the phones and not paying attention to everybody, but no, nobody was doing that. They were all paying attention to each other.
I remember
Yeah.
I used to get all excited because she always had real pretty dolls for us. You remember them?
Yeah.
They don't sell those dolls either no more. But then she would give them to Sophia.
Yeah, those were the good old days.
Yep.
The good thing that you have the memories and pictures.